What's up guys, como están? BugaLuis here. We're back again with a video about the Ajax Spurs semi-final. Guys, what the fuck did we just see? What the fuck did we just see?
Get out. And like he said, how did Spurs win this game? Like, I know how they won, okay? I know how they won, but like let's just get the shock factor out of here. What happened today? What happened? What happened to Ajax? How did it happen? Wow, I'm absolutely shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. If you're British, you must be like, oh my god, this is an amazing final. Because, oh my god, how did this happen? How did it happen again? Again! In 2 days! Ajax deserved to be in the final so much. So much. More than Spurs. Because Spurs deserve to be in a semi-final. I believe they do. In the conditions that they went through against City, maybe not so much, but they deserve to be there. But Ajax deserves to be in the final by far. By a landslide, they deserve to be there. And Lucas Moura being the hero for them? A hat-trick? No one would have expected that. Absolutely no one would have expected Lucas Moura to turn up like he did for this game. First of all, I want to go right into Spurs. How did Spurs win this game? I don't want to talk too much about Ajax. I don't think there's too much to talk about them. Just one thing. But let's talk Spurs first. Spurs, I think they did 3 things right. The very first one was the attitude. The attitude that they showed, the way that they played was of a team that wanted to win. A team that wanted to get to the final. Kind of like a team like Liverpool yesterday. So we gotta praise them for that. They really did it. In the case of Pochettino, he brought in and introduced Llorente, which was insane. He was insane because he just provided so much layoffs to other players like Son, like Lucas Moura, and allowed to Son to break that midfield break from Ajax. Ultimately, that was how Spurs got to get so far into the midfield. That's honestly how it happened. Pochettino saw that they were never going to break through Ajax. Ajax scored those 2 goals. And then he just said, you know what? English style. Long balls, and let's work from there. And it worked like a treat. Fernando Llorente today, I believe, was more influential than what Lucas Moura was. And that's with Lucas Moura getting a hat-trick. In the case of Lucas Moura, like I said, he turned up incredible. Goals of a poacher. Really good goals of a poacher. The very first one was most of his goal, but the last one and the second one, my goodness, how did those went in? The last one, I saw it in slow-mo and I was like, it's gonna come, isn't it? It's gonna come, and it came. Spurs are in the final of the It's so weird. Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool in the final. It just looks so weird, man. The Champions League and football are insane. The gods of football don't have mercy for anyone. So it is what it is. The thing with Ajax was that as soon as they got that second goal, they got a little bit of breathing space, and they went on kind of like, I will say, Barcelona last night. They started playing a little bit deeper. They started incorporating players like Joe Veltman, Magayan, well, the last few minutes, and just really started to defend more than what they did to attack. And they kind of like didn't do the best to appease their philosophy. The way that they played, I believe that it was going to be a sign for Barcelona. I was already thinking I'm going to do a video about like the lessons Barca can learn from Ajax. But ultimately, they fall into the same category. 2 teams that failed because they failed to be themselves. They failed to continue to play like that. The best thing that Ajax could have done is, you go 1-0 down, keep playing like Ajax. You go 2-0 down, keep playing like Johan Cruyff would have wanted you to do. Keep going 3-0 down, keep playing like it. You know, keep playing like you do, because that's how you've beaten Juventus. That's how you've beaten Real Madrid. That's how you have not lose against Bayern Munich. That's how you are this far into this competition. And the very first team that doesn't really test the waters against Ajax, that really does respect them, that's when they struggle, and that's when the pressure started climbing onto them. I believe that Ajax did have that reaction capabilities that I was looking for, that Barcelona should have had last night, but it wasn't enough. When they wanted to react, it was already too late. The thing that I can say to Ten Hag is, really, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that was analysis. Let me just talk shit right now. Let me just say my reactions. How is Spurs in the final? Oh my god, you're a Spurs fan. Great. What the hell, man? What the hell did I just see? Ajax versus Spurs. And Spurs beat them 3-2. How, man? Ow. This Champions League is insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. I have nothing left to say. Incredible. I believe that at the end of the day, at least all the 4 teams that were in the semifinals, they were there because they deserved it to some stage. Barcelona, you could say that they lost that respect in the semifinals, and they surely did. But now you can say that one of those, the 2 teams in the final, he's gonna win it. It's gonna be insane seeing their faces. It's gonna be insane. Imagine Tottenham Hotspur getting the Champions League first and Arsenal. That would be absolutely nuts. That would be nuts. If you're an Arsenal fan, I would really just dig up my grave and hit in there until I see the final score of the final in Madrid. What a game, guys. I want to hear everything you have to say, your comments, your reactions. Leave them down below. What absolute wonderful competition this is. And I think that this really opens up the discussion. Like, Ajax, they are gonna have to dismantle the team. It's very unfortunate that they're not gonna be able to get to a final with all of their players together, and it's so unfortunate, so heartbreaking. And I'm not even an Ajax fan. Like, if I'm from the Netherlands, I'm gonna be devastated, but overall proud because they were very different to Barcelona. They went out like winners. They did try, and in just 45 shocking minutes of football, everything went wrong their way. That's the Champions League. 45 minutes of football and you're out. Even less I would say. 30 minutes and you are out. What happened, man? This is football. This is what we have to really face. And overall, like, what is going on? It's crazy. What can I say? You everything I can say, everything I can analyze, you can just throw them out of the water. At the end of the day, this is football. It's mental. It's crazy. And Lucas Moura is gonna be a hero for Spurs for the rest of his history. Insane. Absolutely insane scenes. At the end of the day, I would feel proud if I'm an Ajax fan. Tottenham, of course, very proud. They're in the final, and just imagine Spurs win the final first than Arsenal. Like, wow. And I just want to add one thing I want to add. I want to give more praise to Spurs after just 2 seconds of thinking. And why? Because the strength mentally that they needed to have for just being basically out when they started, but then out again when they were 2-0 up, were 2-0 down, is incredible. It's incredible, and you need to applaud that. You need to applaud that attitude change. What the manager did, what has Pochettino said in halftime to bring the players up was insane. And that ultimately is what I believe us, more Barcelona than Ajax, need to learn. Because we didn't have anything of that. There was no attitude. And congratulations, all of them. Congratulations, because the 2 teams that showed that attitude more than anyone are in the final. So I guess that you can be happy in that way, that at the end of the day, football kind of gave the final to those who deserved it. Overall, guys, I want to hear what you have to say. What do you think? And do not compare this to Barcelona, because Ajax were completely different. Ajax did play, Ajax did score the freaking goals, and that's enough for comparisons, you know? That's enough. You can say Ajax also lost, oh, that makes Barcelona's loss less important. No, it doesn't. It makes it worse. It makes it worse. So don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Ajax deserved a lot more than Barcelona, and they showed a lot more than Barcelona. So they're right now not even close. They're not in the same level. So yeah, that's gonna be it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.